Well, hi Pisces. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. For Pisces, please. Okay, I see a lot of communication. This is surrounding your entire reading. Texts, emails, video chat, something through the airwaves, back and forth, back and forth. So this is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy, Pisces, is the Empress. Male or female, they're all male or female. So the Empress is about the kind of person that you are. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. You're kind and loving, nurturing. You are thoughtful and respectful and forgiving and giving, and just I can go on and on. So the universe wants to remind you of who you are. This has to do with your communication. I think you want to have a reunion with somebody. I think that's what all this communication is about. This is a happy reunion. This is something that you want to have, okay? So I feel like there's some sort of negotiations or something like that going on about reuniting. Maybe just making the plans on how that can happen. I have the Hangman right next to the Three of Cups. The Hangman is a card of enlightenment. And so I look around the Hangman, I always do, to see, what are they enlightening? What is the universe enlightening us about? For one thing, that we're talking about a reunion, a happy reunion. And the other thing is this Two of Swords that attaches itself. I feel like I think it's the other person who is blocking the reunion. Well, it could be you blocking your heart, seeking truth and clarity, because the energy of this card is blocking your heart, having your swords up at truth and clarity, and not seeing, not wanting to deal with whatever is going on. So, I'm kind of feeling like I'm not sure whose energy this is, to tell you the truth, and I will find out, okay? So set that aside. Let's find out whose energy that is. It's really important. I do have the Magician under the Empress. You have all the tools it takes to make a relationship work. You have the power to manifest what it is that you want, okay? So this is what, I'm still thinking it's their energy. I think you want them to come back. I think you want a reunion with somebody, and you're trying to work it out. You do have everything it takes. You're trying to follow your intuition, and you're trying to, it's like you have everything it takes. You have a giant cup of love, you have a pentacle for security and stability, a wand for fresh starts and new beginnings, and also a sword of truth and clarity. This is right next to all that communication. I think you want to have a reunion, and I feel like the Hangman is saying they're kind of blocking it. They're blocking all the trying that you're doing to manifest this reunion right here, because they're protecting their heart. It's like they don't really want to deal with it. They are on guard for whatever reasons. Let me keep reading. Under the Magician, I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The Empress can be Libra or Taurus, so that would give us 2 for Taurus. Yeah, so, this is the second biggest pentacle in the deck. And this is you. You're looking at security, stability. Might be why they're blocking it, because they probably know what you want in the long haul. You probably want marriage. You probably want a long-term committed relationship, and you do have your eye on that pentacle. It's like you pull it off the table here with the Magician, and this is what you're seeking. This is what you want. So I see you offering it, but they're not really accepting this gesture of the reunion that you really want to have with them. Okay? I see them not reaching for the cup that you're trying to offer them, a reunion. The Page of Swords is right next to the Four of Cups and under the Two of Swords. Yeah, their guard is way up. They're not swinging the sword, but they're trying to ignore or hoping it goes away type thing. Hoping this whole idea goes away. But they're not like swinging the sword, but they are on guard about this whole situation. So let's take out the second part of this reading. This is very interesting. Let's see what happens. One more shuffle for Pisces. Oh, okay. Well, up here in your highest energy, Pisces, is the King of Wands. There you are. This is fire energy, by the way. So this would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Might be strong in your chart. Might be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But here you are holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. This is what you want. You have your hand on your hip and you're ready to go. You want to just get this thing started. Well, next to the King of Wands is the Justice card. This is a card for Libra, Empress, Libra, 2 for Libra so far. So you also have your sword up. This is up in your highest energy. So you also are on guard, but you become balanced. So perhaps that was part of what happened is you were out of balance, whether you were ill, whatever was going on, you just weren't balanced. And I think you found your power now and you're rebalanced. And your sword is up to protect that. And you want to enter a new life cycle. Matter of fact, you are going to enter a new life cycle. This is the universe. The wheel is spinning for your better. No matter what happens in this situation, it will be for your better. Okay? For Wheel of Fortune. The universe is involved. And they're trying to move you forward. Just like you're trying to move you forward. You want to move forward with someone you already know. So I have the Seven of Pentacles under the King of Wands. It's next to the Two of Swords. So you want to move forward. You'd waited. See, you had your eye on that pentacle, and you'd waited and waited a long time. That could be 7 years, 7 months. I mean, it was a long time that you waited for something, for this relationship to come to fruition. And they didn't want to deal with the pentacles at all. And so then, next to the Seven of Pentacles and under the Justice card, you getting all rebalanced and having your guard up as far as knowing what you want now and being you, your whole self again. I have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So there's 3 for Libra here so far. So this is speaking your truth through all this communication and asking for their truth through all this communication with your sword up, just like with the Justice card with your sword up. So it's kind of so you want a reunion. Your guard is up though, because you want the right kind of reunion. You want them to want a reunion. You don't want a reunion with somebody who doesn't want a reunion with you type thing going on. But the Queen of Swords, I mean, your hand is out and you're speaking right to the Emperor. The Emperor is under the Wheel of Fortune and next to the Queen of Swords. So this person that you're trying to communicate with here about having a reunion with them, they're stubborn. They're kind of fixed-minded. They are rigid in their thinking. They're really hard to get the compromise. They're really hard to get them to change their minds once it's made up. But they're very well liked and well respected by others. It's the ones closest to them who see this other side. They like to hold, or a lot of times they will hold jobs in being a leader in their workplace or in the court system somehow. So here you are, seeking the truth and the clarity from this emperor about moving forward into this new life cycle. You're going to go one way or another to this new life cycle. I can see that. I have this Fool energy. You are on guard about this. Okay, it's next to the Page of Swords, and it's under the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for this relationship to actually move to the next level, to come to fruition, to get married, whatever it might have been. I think this relationship just kind of started out with like your head in the clouds, bouncing along, living in the moment, having a great time, living day by day. It's really fun until you reach the edge of the cliff. And I think that's what happened. I think you ended up wanting a commitment, and they were like, no way, Jose. So I think that's where you had an impasse. And I think that's what you're trying to talk about here. I think you do love them. I think you want them in your life. But, well, this Fool card is right next to the Two of Cups. And this is something that's going to be spoke about, because they are a soulmate. That is the connection. We have many soulmates. They were a soulmate. You've known them from another lifetime, at least one other lifetime. There is love between the two of you. There really is. But this is about friends with love. And so I feel like they were kind of treating this relationship like a friends with benefits relationship. And so when commitment came up, their swords went up, their blindfold went on, their heart went your arms went across the heart. And I think this is what happened. So they were happy with friends with benefits, but you want more. And I have the World card right under the Emperor, right next to the Two of Cups, and I think they're going to go for it. I think they're going to say, okay, let's give it a try. Making no promises. I can just see them. So I'm not making you any promises, but we can try this again. Because the World card's here. New life cycle, right between these two. So something's going to change about this Two of Cups. That's the plan. And the universe is moving you forward. So you make it happen. You manifested this. You got it to happen. I just hope it lasts for the long run. I'm going to take out one more card for clarity. It's a Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is it's a heavy burden. You can only carry it so long. And that heavy burden, there was missing the person that you love. It's all about fresh starts and new beginnings. And until it happens, then you will drop those wands, because you can only carry them so long. So there's no 11 of Wands. Only a 10. The Hangman wants you to know that this burden that you're feeling right now is going to leave, because you are going to move forward. And with them, after all this, it looks like it takes a lot of talking back and forth, back and forth. There might be some compromising more on your side than their side. Also, I think you're twin flames, because I have the Empress and the Emperor here. And that could very well be a twin flame relationship, which is tumultuous usually to start with, but if it works out in the end, it works out beautifully. 95% do not work out in the long haul. It's that 5% that do that is just superior as far as a relationship goes. So, Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.